All right, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is CarChanneledTarot. Today we're going to be doing a Aries through Pisces. What's the current gossip on you right now? Okay, so basically, what are people saying? What are people assuming? Okay, keep in mind this is for all signs, so watch for your at least your sun, moon, rising. Okay, if you don't know your birth chart, go look it up on astro-seek.com. Okay. I do not recommend any other site, but do as you please, okay? Also, if you would like a live personal reading, I will be doing that after this live right here, okay? It's already posted, so you can click notify me on the video and then join when I go live, okay? So keep in mind, watch for your placements. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you have not already. Use common sense. Take what resonates, leave the rest for others, and enjoy, okay? Let's see. Let me check the sound real quick. Hopefully, I don't think this will be too long, but we'll see. I'm not in a rush. All right, we're good. Sounds good. I think the lighting's better with this light up here, yeah? You guys agree? All right, let's see. Let's get started with. Also, keep in mind, no super chats for the personal readings. I do not allow that. I never have. If you would like to get a personal, whether it's live or not, my private reading prices for my personal readings are always in my bio. All you got to do is just click my profile, go to my bio, and you'll see everything you need to see if you want to book when I'm not live. But if I am live, then yes, the prices will be $8 mini, $12 full, or you can get 3 questions for 25. Okay, it is per question, by the way. That will never change. All right. And then over here, hopefully you guys can see. I don't know if you're watching from a laptop or not, but this is the raffle info. I try to accommodate you guys very much. Okay, so the information's up here. The information's in my bio. The information's usually in the pinned comment if I'm doing personals on live. Okay, so just make sure to look. Okay, look up. It's right there. All right. Um, and lastly, last announcement is if you guys would like a personal after, like a reading like this, where I'm not specifically doing personal reading lives, it is 15 per question because that would be considered a private slash outside of my lives reading. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, so let's get started with Aries. Aries, what is the gossip on you? Make sure to like the video. Welcome in, welcome in. Watch for your placements. Aries, what is the gossip on you currently? What are people saying about you? What are people assuming about you? Okay, there's your energy. We got the Emperor. Let's see. What are people saying about Aries currently? Okay. Okay, so Aries, people could be saying that you typically you might be someone who's very impulsive, or you might just kind of lash out at people, but people have been saying recently they haven't seen you, I'm hearing, do the most. Okay, they feel like you're trying to be more civil, more calm, especially when it comes to arguments or fights. Okay, so people are definitely talking about how you are more, I want to say, emotionally stable, at least in the current time. Okay, let's see. What's the gossip on Aries? I feel like people expect you to lash out, Aries. And if you haven't been doing that recently, they're like, oh, I thought Aries would rage. I thought Aries would do this. And you're not. So people are saying that you've, kind of calmed down. Okay. Also, people could be saying that you're always stressed. You always have a lot of things, I'm hearing, on your back. Okay, so some of y'all, your back may hurt, quite literally. You could always be saying your back hurts. Um, but people definitely could be talking about how you always are going through something, okay, or it seems like that, okay. And some people, they could be saying that you're finally growing up. So people could see you as like kind of childish, especially when you don't get your way, Aries, okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's like people are wondering why you're not lashing out, why you're like, where's your energy? Where'd your energy go? Okay. Why are you not getting frustrated at people? It's like people expect you to be mad, which is, I think that's kind of bogus. Okay, let's see. I feel like you're mostly focused on self-care and things like that, okay? Trying to work on yourself, Aries, which, yeah, that would explain why people are, surprised or shocked that you're not blowing up or you're not, lashing out at people, okay? Let's see. Maybe you have a temper, and that's okay. Okay. Some people also could be saying that you are, grieving a certain situation. Okay. You guys could be going through something that, makes you unhappy, or you could have ended a situation that makes you unhappy. Let's see. Also, there could be, I'm hearing someone saying that you lost out on them. Okay. Aries placements. Someone could definitely be saying that you lost out on them, even if you don't feel that way. Yeah, and then I feel like you guys are, you're doing your best to recover from a certain situation. Also, the gossip on you, Aries, I don't know if you guys had any issue with substance or anything, and that could have been a reason why, maybe you were lashing out as much as you were in the past. If you're a lot calmer now, people are saying it's because you're recovering from some sort of like addiction, okay? Whatever that may be. Let's see. Yeah, people are saying that you're a lot more stable now. You're in a good place, or you're headed to a good place mentally, physically, spiritually. Okay. So, and also at the bottom of the deck here, some people could be saying that when you left a lover or a specific person that you were dating, they could be saying that your life is finally getting better when you're not around this ex lover. Okay. So they could feel like an ex lover of yours was causing you a lot of chaos, and for you to even be in this chaotic energy. Okay, so they could be saying that Aries. People could be saying that they know an ex drove you crazy. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right, let's go to Taurus. So if you got Taurus in your chart, this is for you. Make sure to hit the like button, double tap the screen. Okay, watch for your placements. Cash App Live will be after this. Let's see, Taurus. What is the current gossip on you, Taurus? What's the current gossip on you? Okay. Okay, Taurus placements. The current gossip on you is that even if you have money, even if you're stable, even if you're rich, or what people to feel like is rich, okay, um, they feel like you're not happy. You know how they say money doesn't buy you happiness? They feel like when it comes to you, the Taurus, like you're not actually happy. Like, yes, you may have money. Yes, you may be a lucky person when it comes to your finances and things like that. Some of you guys also have like an inheritance headed your way. I don't know why that's coming out, okay? But some of y'all could have like an inheritance coming your way, or you have received some sort of inheritance. Like you got the money, you have certain stability, but people could be saying like you're not actually happy, or they could tell you're not truly happy with your current life, okay, or your situation. Yeah, investment insight. It's like you're swimming in money. You see him? He's got all this money around him, okay? So they could be talking about, yeah, you got finances, but you're not happy. So yeah, you may not even really care about the money like that, Taurus, because you're unhappy. Also, if you've been kind of, I'm hearing like MIA, someone's name could also be Mia, okay? Um, this is like people saying that if you haven't been around lately, or if you've kind of gone like off the grid or whatever, people are trying to figure out what you got going on, okay? Let's see. Also, people could be talking about how you compare yourself to somebody else, okay? I'm hearing of a different skin tone. People could be talking about how you compare skin tones. I hope you're not a colorist, okay? That's weird behavior, okay? Um, but I don't know if you're light skin, dark skin, white, European, whatever you want to call it, okay? Hispanic, Puerto Rican. People could be saying that you talk a lot about people who are not the same skin tone as you. There's something about that here. So I hope it's of admiration, if anything, because why do you care about what other people's skin tone is? Unless you're unhappy with yours. Ask yourself that, okay? Also, because I'm just saying, Taurus, happy people don't care about what somebody else has going on, especially when it comes to the way they look, their skin tone, and things like that, okay? So I don't know, Taurus, some of y'all could be like low-key, if it's not in a positive way for some of y'all, if it's not in a positive way, some people could be saying like you're low-key racist, okay? Anyways, I'm not calling all y'all racist. I said for some of you, and some of you are comparing yourself to other people with a different skin tone in a positive way. Some of you guys, though, could also not be, okay? Let's see. Because I know how y'all like to twist my words, okay? Let's see. And we have side hustle reverse, okay? So Taurus placements, if you have a side hustle, people could be saying that something is, I'm hearing not making you happy anymore. Some of y'all could be, dealing with the Sagittarius. Let's see. People could be talking about how you deal with the Sagittarius, okay? Also, it's reversed here, okay? Taurus, some people could be saying that whatever side hustle you have, you compare yourself to like how much money you make compared to someone else who does a side hustle of yours. You compare yourself. Or people notice that you, even if you don't want to admit that, Taurus, you do compare yourself to like other people. Whether it's you saying, "Oh, I'm better, I'm this, I'm that," it's like you're always looking at the next person. That's what people notice about you, okay? Let's see. They could feel like you're kind of ruthless with your what? Your emotions. Like you don't care. We have a frigid realm. People feel like you turned real cold, Taurus. Like you're a cold bitch. Okay? What's sexual protection here? Some people feel like you need to relax when it comes to whatever you do in the bedroom, okay? Ooh. Some people could feel like you're like they need to protect themselves when it comes to you, like when it comes to sleeping with you. Excuse me. We have Hunter. Someone's name could be Hunter, okay? Someone's name could be Amy. Okay, Taurus. For some reason, people feel like you, like they need to not go towards you when it comes to sleeping with you. Why is that? Toxic. Okay, that's why. Because we have toxic relationship. Okay, you could be someone who kind of is very, like you trigger people. You like to fight people, even your lovers. Y'all always getting in fights with your lovers. Okay, people feel like they need to protect themselves from actually being in a relationship with you. Wow. Okay. Look, as I said that, tolerating abuse. Confirmation. Tauruses are abusive. Even if it's not physically, they're abusive. Okay? I don't care what y'all say. Every Taurus I've met, and it's been a lot of them, they're like psychologically abusive. They can be sweet, but don't piss them off for a split second because they'll like turn on you and they won't tell you that they turned on you. They turned on you in their head and then they'll try to ruin your life. It's some weird shit. Very, very odd energy when Tauruses don't like you for some reason. Okay. Um, because Tauruses think they're never wrong, right? Even though they are a lot of the time, but because they're so stubborn, they will not tell you that they're wrong. Taurus, people could be saying that you always think you're right. Okay. And you'll die on that hill. Okay. You'll die on that hill, Taurus, man or woman. People could be saying that you always, you know, you don't believe in anything else except what you believe in or what you came up with. If you feel like something is true, you feel like that's true. And if you feel like, something is not true or something is wrong, you're going to stand on that even if you're wrong. Okay? Let's see. Taurus, what's the gossip on you? People are saying that they have a hard time connecting with you because of the way you act, the way you are. Some people also could be saying you don't have a car, okay? We have car reverse, street reverse. But you could go places anyways. Intuition. You could be very intuitive, okay? But people talk about your love life a lot, Taurus. People are saying like, oh, you could have options. You could have a lot of money, but there's a reason why people don't commit to you or something, or don't take you that serious. Ouch. Okay. Look, sneaky link, confirmation. It's like a low key situation. Some people also could be saying that you're a side piece, okay? Even if you don't know, okay? Somebody could be saying like, yeah, that's my side piece. That's just, something I fuck on or something like that. Ooh, okay. Also, Taurus, people like the way you style yourself though, okay? They could talk about your hair. Some of y'all may be barbers, or you could do hair for a living or something like that. Even if you don't do it for a living, they could talk about how you can do hair, okay? Those friends who just, they just know how to braid, but they don't actually do it for a living. I feel like some of y'all are that type of person. And look, pent up anger, Taurus, damn. People feel like you're just always angry. I don't know, Taurus. If people are always seeing you this way or talking about you this way, I don't know. Maybe not that you care, okay? I know that. But maybe consider how you appear to people. Like I said, not that you care, but certain people, I'm not getting many positive things from this reading at all. Marrying for money. Taurus, what? Okay. People could say that you marry people for money, or you date people only for money. Like if they don't have money, you don't want to deal with them. If they're not talking money, you don't want to talk. Okay. All right. Anything good coming for Taurus? You like, okay. I guess something good, I guess you could say, with dreams come true is you get what you want. Even though you're a bitch or an asshole, you still somehow get what you want. I feel like it's because you don't take no for an answer, Taurus. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're the type of person who will literally, oh, I'll find a way. No means no. What? Huh? No means yes. Like, that's y'all. Okay. I'm scared of y'all. Okay. Not really. I think that's strange. Okay. But let's go to Gemini. Okay. Gemini. Don't be mad at me for what's coming out here, okay? I'm just the messenger. Gemini, let's see. What's the gossip on you, Gemini placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Make sure to hit the like button, okay, if you're in here. Let's see. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the gossip on Gemini currently? Some people could be talking about how you're getting rid of certain things in your life so that you can have a better state of mind, okay? Even if it's like friends, okay? You could have certain friends that you're getting rid of or got rid of. People could be talking about how you got rid of a certain friend or friends, a friend group, even, okay? All right, let's see. Maybe these friends always were like using you for something, okay? It's like they only called you when they needed help, or they only wanted to hang around you when, they were going through something. They didn't really want to have like any heart to hearts with you, Gemini. I feel like you maybe didn't have the best friends, okay? Let's see. Abundance. You could be very abundant. You have career, hard to get. Some people could be saying that it's hard to reach you, okay? We have text message, hard to get. Some of y'all could work a lot as well, okay? So Gemini placements, you could pee. What the fuck? You could be, some of y'all may be on the toilet right now. I don't know, okay? You could be somebody who is you got it going on. You got your own shit. You got, your life together or whatever for the most part. And it's like friends, I feel like it's friends. Friends only came around to use you. And other than that, they don't really hit you up. Also, people could be saying that it's hard to get a hold of you, okay? Especially when it's like texting, okay? Let's see. Also, people could be saying that you don't like to be in like long-term situations, okay? Or at least that's how you seem. People could feel like you always kind of bounce from person to person, okay? People don't really know where your love life is going. They kind of always assume that, you know, you're just gonna date Sally for 5 days and, Marissa for 6 and, you know, Katie for, 2 weeks, and then you just on to the next, Gemini. Okay. Some of y'all could have Cancer in your chart. You don't have to. Let's see. Also, people could be saying that if you do have feelings for somebody, people could be talking about how you're afraid to afraid to talk to them, okay? So you got all these looseless, baseless connections, or maybe that's how you used to be, okay? People are talking about that, but they're also talking about how when it comes to the person or people that you actually have feelings for, you kind of like, I'm seeing like a dog like cower away, like okay. It's like you talk to everybody but you're the person that you like, okay? Are y'all one of those people? I'm like that too, sometimes. But some of y'all could be avoidant when it comes to something that you actually want or like, okay? Especially if it's like, yeah, eye candy. Whatever you got your eye on, Gemini, that's the thing that you're going to give like the less amount of attention to, okay? Like y'all have a lot of hookups, okay? Or maybe that's how you used to be, man or woman, or that's what people are saying, okay? But they're learning that when you actually like somebody or when you have your eye on something, you're very like, I'm hearing strategic, okay? Some of y'all can be very strategic and it's like you get nervous. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. That makes sense to me. Sometimes you get nervous around the person you like, right? I don't know why that's. I think people are observing the way you operate. They're always trying to figure you out, you know. So some people could feel like, oh, the Gemini is, just a hoe. The Gemini is, they got fake friends. The Gemini doesn't really care to stay in relationships. The Gemini doesn't care. But then also, I feel like maybe the people who are closer to you, or who have gotten closer to you, Gemini, they see that when you do like somebody, you're very sweet, you're very quiet, and strategic. I don't know why strategic. It's like you have some sort of plan when it comes to the people that you actually want. Other than that, the people that you don't really want, you can deal with them easily. You could talk, flex. What the fuck? Okay. Do you flex for your options? What the fuck? Okay. Some of y'all could be working out, or you might work out a lot, okay? Man or woman. So you could post like online or something. You like to flex to people you don't care about. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? So you do like the opposite of what people normally would do when they want something, when they want someone, when they have their eye on something or someone. So yeah, it's like Gemini. People are saying that you're not out. Okay. Look, you see how that just came out? We got promiscuous reverse and romantic love affair reverse. You could have had, or you may have, options, but you're not actually promiscuous. You're not actually just like out here. Maybe you were, okay? You could have been at one point. I'm not putting that past y'all, okay? But this is like people are realizing, oh, the Gemini is actually not a hoe. The Gemini actually wants marriage. I don't know why people feel like I said, I feel like it's because y'all used to have a past or something, okay? And now you're like a family man. Some of y'all could be married, okay? All right. Anything else for Gemini? What's the gossip on Gemini? Love on the brain. See, y'all are the players to what did I say earlier in my video? I was talking about how people say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. People do it all the time. Okay, men and women. You can definitely turn a hoe into a housewife, and vice versa. What's the male version of that? I don't know. Okay, but yes, you can. Okay. Anyways, let's go to Cancer. Make sure to like the video. Cash App Live for personals will be after this. Okay. Let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. All right, Cancer. What is the current gossip on you? Some people could say you're always shopping for food, or you could like to cook. Okay. Um, Also, people say that you know a lot of people. You're good at networking. You know where to go. You know, like you have a friend for everything. You have you know where to find certain things around, out and about. Okay, you're very good at, I'm hearing, navigating your city. Okay. Um, some of y'all definitely could be people who, like I said, you just have advice. You know where to find support. You know where to offer support. You know, if somebody comes up to you on the street and they're like, oh my God, I just cannot find um the nearest Walgreens, and you're like, oh, just go this way, that way, that way, that way, and suddenly they're like, oh, thank God you were so helpful. You know, I don't know, you can be very helpful, Cancer, to people. Like, you like helping people, but it's also nice because you know where to go. Like, you're not like, oh, let me look it up on my phone. You know, you you have it at the top of your head. Like, you know places, you know people, you have all the events, you got, you know, some of y'all could be part of like groups. Okay, so that could definitely contribute into why you know so many people. All right, you have a very strong network, and you know how to network, you know how to get around, you know how to, you know, get what you need. Okay, you're very resourceful is what I want to say. Okay, so that's a good type of person to be. Okay, we like that. I like people with answers, not beating around the bush, you know what I'm saying? So that's good, Cancer. Okay. Also, Cancer, some people could say you have some bad habits. Okay. I don't know if you drink a lot, do drugs or something. Okay. Something toxic. People could be saying that you are, you know, despite you're not dumb, Cancer, is what I want to say. I don't know why people could be feeling like, maybe people who don't know you, they feel like, oh, you're just an alcoholic. You're just, you know, you're just a drug addict. You just da 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 da. But little do people know, like, you get what you need to done. You know, you might be an alcoholic, Cancer placements. You might be a drug addict. Okay, it may not be that bad for some of y'all, but this is like, you still get what you need to done. You still got your priorities. You still know how to navigate your own shit. Okay, and you know how to have a lot of fun. Maybe even go overboard with it. Okay, but people are talking about, you know, you're stable, but you also may have unstable habits. Okay, let's see. You're not needy. I don't know, people could feel like you're needy, Cancer, for some reason. And they do say like Cancer's it's a the stereotypical trait of a Cancer is being a crybaby, da da da. No, if I've known so many Cancers in my life, y'all, especially Cancer risings, okay? Cancers are, and a lot of my managers have actually been Cancers. They're bosses. They're the ones who run shit. You know what I'm saying? So, actually, yeah, a lot of Cancers I know are managers, bosses, general managers. You know, they work 5 jobs. You know what I'm saying? But they also know how to have fun. Okay, if I worked 5 jobs, I probably would be drinking and shit too. Okay, the way people say that you are, Cancer. Okay, so maybe you just need a break. Okay, so what? You still get what you need to done. Okay, so I feel like if people try to clock your T, Cancer placements, you shut that shit down. Okay, it's like people can't really talk about what you got going on because, yeah, you might drink, yeah, you might smoke, but guess what? Your bills are paid. You got plenty of money to spare. You got your savings account. You got your own house. You got your own apartment, whatever you want to call it. Okay, your kids are fed. If you don't have kids, you're fed. Your community's fed. You know, it's like you are the Cancer. You got it. You got it. Okay? So I don't know. People could be trying to clock your tea, and it's like, bitch, but look at you. But look at you. But look at your life. You're just an alcoholic. You don't have what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you could easily shut people down, okay? If people try to like come at you sideways. Let's see. Also, Cancer, people could also be gossiping about how if you reconciled with somebody, that like was one of your worst mistakes. Okay, so I don't know when this was, but if you, I don't know if it's like with an ex or something, some of y'all, people could be gossiping about how when you reconciled with an ex, or even if it's a friend, that was like a really big mistake. Okay, like there could have been some drama. We got hot tempered, frustrated, storm, watchful, lighthouse. Okay, you see all this like these clouds and shit. It's a lot of chaos here. Okay, so I feel like maybe some of y'all learn to not reconcile with old friends. Okay, definitely recommend that. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Leo. Make sure to like the video. Welcome in. Welcome in. Subscribe if you haven't already. All right, we are currently on Leo. Cash Up Live will be after this. Let's see. Y'all can hear me still? Okay. All right, so Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, etc. Let's see. All right, what is the gossip on my Leos currently? What is the gossip on my Leos currently? Okay. What is the gossip on my Leos? Okay, some people could be saying that you are unhappy. You feel unloved, Leo. I almost said Cancer. Some of y'all could be, dealing with a Cancer, or a Cancer could be making you feel unloved. A mother also could be making you feel unloved. So some of y'all could have, mommy issues, whether you're a man or woman. Okay, you got your mother. Something about your mother, Leo. Okay, people could be saying like, "Oh, your mom doesn't." Okay, your mom doesn't fuck with you. What the hell? Or your mom's always like guarded towards you. Let's see, what's the gossip on Leo? Body shame. People could be saying that you are insecure about something when it comes to your physical appearance, or the way you're shaped, how tall you are. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but it could be in the pants, okay? Some of y'all, you could be insecure about, people could be saying you're insecure about your coochie or your dick, okay? Man or woman. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see. Somebody's name could be William. Let's see. Some of you guys, this could be like if you got a family with somebody. This could be like your baby mama, baby daddy, or someone who has kids. Even if it's not your kids, someone could be talking about your private parts for some reason. Okay. You better let me not say that. Okay. I was gonna say something crazy. Okay. Let's see. I'm sticking up for you, Leo. Okay, but let's see. People also could be saying that you have a lot of memories that you miss somebody. People could say you miss somebody from your past, but it's over. Maybe it's not over. Is it over, Leo? Maybe you're wondering if somebody's still open to something. Okay, somebody from your past. What's the gossip on Leo? Fake accounts. Pika, 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 Peekaboo. What the fuck? Do some of y'all got babies? Some of y'all could be hanging out with your newborn or something like that, okay? Do y'all have kids? Because why did I just say peekaboo? That literally just slipped out, okay? But we got fake accounts, okay? Do y'all stalk people from fake accounts? You make fake accounts, Leo? Man or woman, okay? Mm-hmm. Yep, 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 yep. I'm hearing that goofy guy. Someone's name could be Morgan. Who's y'all got kids? Y'all have to have kids. Plus, we do have, because I'm picking up on like baby shit. Peekaboo, goofy guy, goofy goober, goo goo gaga. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, so people could be talking about that you have children or you got a lot of kids. Leo placements. You got a lot of kids, okay? Because why are your children suddenly taking over your? I'm channeling kids, okay? Let's see. I'm dead. Leo, let's see. Even if you don't have kids, Leo placements, you could be around a lot of children, okay, for some reason. Maybe the kids love you. Let's see. Someone's name could be Gracie. Some of you guys are we have spiritual seeker, okay? So you might practice something spiritual. People could talk also about how you meditate, you like to meditate, okay? Or you just don't want people to talk to you. You hate when people talk to you while you're meditating or doing something spiritual. You're like, please shut up. She's just, no, 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 no. Bye. Okay, so even if you're not necessarily practicing anything spiritual, I feel like when you need your alone time, you're serious about it. Like you don't play about that shit. I don't know if you guys don't have locks on your doors in your home or something, or wherever you are, but it's like picture your child coming in and you're trying to just have 5 minutes, you know, and they're like, Mom, Dad. You're like, get if you don't go out there, I feel like you do not play about your 5 minutes. I don't know why I'm saying 5 minutes, okay? Some of y'all really do have too many kids to the point where you feel like you can't get no time. Okay, so you do not play about your 5 minutes. Or even if it's like a 5 minute break, okay? Some of y'all could be like teachers, school teachers, okay? Let's see. All you got is a 5 minute break. There's no point in that for me. I remember working jobs. I got a 10 minute break at Panda Express, and Lord, by the time I got my food in the line, my break was over. So I'm like, what is even the point? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Some of y'all really don't get a break. Even if you quote unquote can, it's not long enough. It's not enough. Okay. So Leo, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Okay. Some of y'all can smoke, okay? Some of y'all also may be doing something. You do edibles? You like to smoke weed? You like to drink and smoke? You like to get crossfaded? Okay, people could be talking about you like to get why am I hearing shwasted? Who talks like that? Shwasted, okay? What the fuck? And why am I hearing Patrick Swayze? Who is that? I don't even know who that is for real. But I just heard that name, Patrick. Somebody's name could be Patrick. I'm channeling a lot in your reading, Leo, okay? Who is Patrick Swayze, y'all? Do you know? Who is Patrick Swayze? Give me 1 second. Patrick. Because why did I just say that name? Sway. Oh, Oh, this guy? He's a Leo. Whoa. We're on the Leo. Whoa, okay. Look, August 18th. That's Leo. Y'all see how that happened? What the hell? Oh, he's dead. September 14th, 2009. Okay, some of y'all could be from Houston too. Or LA. What the hell just happened? Some of y'all, what movie is he in that I might know? Movies. Oh, Dirty Dancing. Okay. The Outsiders. Okay. You can tell I didn't grow up with TV for real. I didn't. But anyways, let's see. Hello. Let's see. Okay, Patrick Swayze coming through in the Leo reading. Some of y'all, and he's I just saw he's passed away, I guess. So some of y'all, someone could be, people could be talking about how you dealt with somebody's death, okay, or something like that. Or they could be talking about someone that passed away when it comes to you, okay? I don't know what that's about. Anyway, anything else? Leo, you're spooking me, okay? Let's see, we have manifestation, effective communication, okay? Also, some of you guys, Leo, if you do manifest anything, people could talk about the way you manifest, like, or the things that you say, it just comes true. You know, you can be very intuitive, or even if you don't feel like you're very intuitive, because some people don't know they're intuitive and they're like, whoa, how did I know that? Because you're intuitive, sir. Okay, so it could be a man. You could be a man, Leo. Um, and you're very intuitive. People are talking about you know stuff. Okay, so take that into consideration. Okay, men can be intuitive too. Okay, some of y'all may be spiritual. I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably are. So let's go to Virgo. Patrick Swayze just came out. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. Patrick Swayze. Leo, some of y'all could like to dance. Okay, let's go to Virgo. That tickled me. Okay. Virgo, some of y'all could be very ticklish, okay? That could be the gossip on you for some reason. Some people could be saying that you're very sensitive. You know what? Virgos are sensitive. You know, I've had a lot of Virgo friends. I used to have a Virgo friend. She's Sicilian. Some of y'all could be Italian or Sicilian or whatever, okay? But she didn't like any slight breeze of cold at all. You know, we would have to turn around if she forgot her jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like it's serious business with her and her temperature comfortability. Okay, so Virgo, that could be a message. Some people could be talking about how you need something at a certain temperature, or else everything's gonna go wrong. You know, or you feel like everything's gonna go wrong. Some of y'all may be kind of OCD Virgos. Okay, some people could be saying that you're OCD, or they might feel like you got some sort of disorder. Because I'm hearing like, why you act like that? Okay. Um, some people could think you do a little bit too much, but you know, if you have a sensory issue, then that's that. You know, you gotta. Y'all know when I do my videos here and I hear the slightest noise outside of my car or my room, I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I'm a Virgo North Node. Okay, so you know, maybe I can resonate a little bit, but Virgo, people are noticing how you react to certain things, and if it's not up to your standard or expectations, you're like, I can't do this. It's like you give up. You're like, no, or you got to do it your way. Okay, let's see. Some people could feel like you're dramatic. Okay, let's see. Some people also could say you're in a lot of drama. Okay, and that you make stuff up, or people make stuff up about you. We got clout hungry, says anything, does anything, makes shit up dramatic, okay? So Virgo, some people definitely could be gossiping about, you know, what you've been through. Some people might feel like you're making certain things up when it comes to what you talk about, like especially if it's like something that you've been through, okay? Like you really could have been through some shit, right? I don't know if you told people like what you've been through or something that happened. People could be assuming that, you know, yeah, I don't think the Virgo is telling the truth. I don't think the Virgos da 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 da. You know, it's like they don't really believe you at first. Okay. Also, there could have been some drama online. Okay, people could say that you're a bully over the internet, or you cuss people out on the internet, Virgo. Like the internet is for you. Okay, like especially when you're mad. Okay, like you're gonna make a post is what I'm saying. Okay, let's see. What's the gossip on Virgo? Bugaboo. Whoa. Talking shit. I told y'all. It's something about you posting stuff online. You talk shit online, Virgo. I don't care what it is, okay? Whatever platform, site, you know, something along those lines, whatever you use. Yes, people feel like you talk shit, hella shit online. Some people don't believe what you say online, okay? Even if it is true. Some people could say like, oh, I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's right. You know, oh, the Virgo's just being dramatic. Okay. So people are kind of confused about like the things you say, the things you do, the things you post. Okay. Because they feel like maybe some things that you go through are kind of like insane or out there. But you know, depending on who you are and your birth chart and that and things like that, sometimes you just naturally attract chaotic ass shit. Okay. I do want to say that. Sometimes that is the case. Okay. Um, so whatever you've been through, Virgo, is clearly some shit. Okay. And you never know. I tell you guys all the time, don't ever put it past people that they don't have certain lives or haven't lived certain lives. Just because someone appears some way, doesn't mean that they're not another way. Okay? Just because someone appears one way doesn't mean that they're not capable of being another way or haven't been another way. Okay? So, don't people could judge you a lot, Virgo, by how you look, how you appear on the surface. Okay, some of y'all could have a platform for me to be talking about all this online shit. Okay, some of y'all could have a platform and people see you one way, and in reality it's like way deeper than that. Okay. Okay, a lot of people could talk shit about you too, especially online, or what they see online when it comes to you. Damn. And you know what, that look, it adds up because Virgos are very critical, right? um but they're also very critical of themselves, but they also get criticized by other people a lot. That's the one thing about a Virgo, or being a Virgo, placement, is that yeah, people will try to pick you the fuck apart. You know what I'm saying? But you do the same thing, Virgo. Just know that you do the same thing. You ever seen a Virgo? um their resting face is of someone who looks angry. I feel like they don't always know it or notice it because that's just their face. But they got like this grr, on their face. Like that's natural for them. I feel like I always can tell someone who's a Virgo placement because they look like they're frowning when they're just resting, you know? Okay, so some people could talk about your resting bitch face, Virgo, man or woman. Like it might always look like you're about to, beat somebody up, I'm angry. And you could be like la da 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 in your mind, okay? So something about your expressions, okay? Like you cannot hide your facial expressions, Virgo. Okay. Um, let's see. Also, some of y'all could be getting married, or you are married to somebody. Okay, that's not for all of y'all, but some people could be gossiping about like, oh, are you gonna get married to the person you're with, or even if you are married already, people could be talking about, are you gonna stay married to that person? Some of y'all could still be married in a marriage or something. I'm hearing contract. Something could be a contractual setup, especially if like two people are married, you know? Like some people get married for money, some people get married for, I don't know, to share certain things. Some people get married for love, For you guys, y'all could be in a situation, or maybe you might be dating somebody. It's like a business relationship, okay? For some of y'all, or that's something that you do with your lovers, is like people that date you feel like you're like they gotta sign an NDA. Like they gotta sign papers just to date you. Okay. Ooh, okay. You run a strict program, Virgo. I don't blame you. Let's go to Libra. Let me get a sip of my water. Hold on. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Whoop. All right. Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, etc. Let's see. Someone's name could be Raul. Okay. Let's see. I'm also hearing Nikki. I almost said Nike. What the fuck? Libras, y'all like to walk around naked or something? Nothing wrong with that, unless you're in public, okay? But some of y'all, you don't like to wear clothes, okay? I don't. Why is that coming out? Okay. Or you like to, you could wear like skimpy stuff or something like that for some of y'all. Some people also could be gossiping about how you're showing more skin, okay, man or woman. Um, you could be becoming more confident. That could be why too, okay? Let's see. So maybe you weren't always somebody who used to do that, okay? Like show more skin and things like that. But maybe if you are, people are like, oh my God, the Libra. They showed their shoulder. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're showing ankle. Okay, so you could still be even dressed like, what they call it, modestly. Okay, Libra. But because on that one day, your skirt was a little bit shorter than they're used to seeing you wear your skirt, they're like, oh my God. Okay, so Libra, I feel like you could be someone who gets like sexualized without being sexual. You know, you could be, and you know what, Libras, y'all are Venus, okay? So I don't care what you look like, you're probably attractive, even if it's your aura, okay? So people could, whether you're a man or woman, people could honestly like just assume that you're promiscuous or something, even if you're very to yourself, okay? Let's see. And it's something about the way you dress. People feel like you, like I said, even if you dress modestly, people are like, wow. Maybe, you know what though? I tell people all the time, when you cover yourself for the most part, and y'all can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Okay, I'm not saying, oh, you have to wear this or wear that. No, I'm just saying, when you show less of something, people start wondering what else is there. Okay, simple as that. There's nothing insulting about that. Okay, in Libra, I feel like maybe you could typically be covered. Okay, I don't know if it has something to do with your religion or whatever, or what you believe in, or if that's just like how you like to dress. When you do occasionally show some titties, okay, some ass, some shoulder, okay, whatever, some ankle. People are like, whoa, Libra, like they get even more infatuated with you, okay? So even if you do wear skimpy stuff, you still get sexualized, okay? And people, even when you're fully clothed, vice versa, okay? What else for Libra? What do people gossip about Libra? Yeah, boss. Let's see. What's the gossip on Libra? I feel like people expect you to be a certain way. Libras are the scales. Like you could do both. Okay? Even man or woman. Libras can, I want to say, almost do it all. Some of y'all could be bosses or something like that, okay? But it's like people expect you to do one thing and then they see you doing the other. They're like, what? I didn't know the Libra could do that. Especially if you're like a woman. And I don't know, I'm seeing like a woman change, she could work at the auto body shop, okay? Or you just know how to change a tire. You know how to, change oil. You know how to change, I don't know, y'all could work on cars, Libra, for me to be saying all this. But especially if you're a woman, it's like people never expected you to do what you do or be able to do certain things because of how you look. Okay, so there's something about that. People judge you a lot based off of how you look. Who did I say that for earlier? I think it was Cancer or Gemini. Some of y'all could have those signs in your chart. Okay, let's see. Also, people could be gossiping about how you were in a situation for the long haul, but something may have been put to a halt. So maybe you're not with somebody anymore, or if you broke up with a certain person, people thought that you would have, gone the long way with somebody. We have girl fight. Yeah, you're not afraid to fight. Libras fight, okay? That's one thing I've noticed. Libras do fight. They like to keep it cute for the most part, but they will, square up if they need to, okay? Um, Let's see. Some of y'all could wear your hair in braids. Let's see. And you're very okay. Libra, people could be talking about, I told you, people sexualize the hell out of you. I don't know if you are very sexual, okay? You probably are. But, anyways, Kinky Ways came out, okay? People wonder where you learned certain stuff, okay? You got school reverse. Maybe something comes naturally to you, Libra. You know, some people are just naturally charming, okay? Some people are just naturally, good at dancing. Some people are naturally good at whatever, okay? I feel like something or certain things that people are questioning, like, where did you learn that? How did you become like this? How did you, how are you so good at that, Libra? People talk about how they're just so shocked, okay, Libra. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of insulting because it's like they didn't expect you to be able to do anything because you look good, okay? Like, literally, what the hell? So, okay, yeah, the Libras, they could be good in bed. They could be, good at changing tires, working on cars. They could also, I don't know, be good at painting. Y'all might be doing art, okay? Y'all could be good at pottery. You could be good at basketball too, okay? Y'all could be good at football, man or woman. You could do it all. And that's what people are gossiping about. It's like they had no idea because you're gorgeous or handsome. I'm hearing sissy boy. I'm sorry, Libra. People could have thought like you were a sissy, especially if you're a man. Some of y'all could be dealing with the Aries, or you could have Aries in your chart, okay? Okay, let's go to Scorpio. Make sure to like the video if you're in here, okay? My leg hurts. Hold on. What time is it? Okay, perfect timing, actually. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, so what is the gossip on Scorpio currently? What's the gossip on Scorpio? Some of y'all could have Leo in your chart, okay? Uh, Scorpio placements. The gossip on you is it could be about like a drunk night out. Some of y'all, people did not expect you to get as drunk as you did, Scorpio, okay? So I don't know where you went recently or if you end up going somewhere, okay? This is like, people were like, the Scorpio was fucked up last night. The Scorpio, when they got back to their room, when I dropped them off, when we got back to the house, the Scorpio was fucked up, okay? Like, I don't know where you went, what you did, but you were drunk. Somebody's drunk, okay? People were like, what the fuck, Scorpio, you drank all that shit? You drank all that shit? How'd you drink all that shit? Like, people were talking about how drunk you were. This could also have been something back in August, okay? August. Okay, let's see. Scorpio. Y'all could have been drunk to the point where you had to like hold on to shit. You're like, whoa. Okay, like, did people have to help you, Scorpio? I feel like they did. Or talking about a time that you got drunk as fuck. It could be with a Leo. If you got a bestie, Scorpio, if you got a bestie, especially like a Leo bestie, okay, yeah, people talk about how you and your bestie are like drunks. Y'all be fucked up. How do y'all drink like that? Okay, I'm dead. Okay, let's see. What's the gossip on Scorpio? People also talk about how you're good at manifestation, okay? You're able to some of y'all do magic or you like to dabble in stuff like that, okay? Let's see. Also, if you're a good manifester, Scorpio placements, people are jealous of that, okay? They talk about, oh, I wish I could manifest like the Scorpio. They're envious of you and how you manifest, especially if you do any type of like glamour magic. Okay, I don't know if that's something that you guys are trying to do or not, but they gossip about, your beauty. Some people may think you've done magic to be beautiful, which is crazy, okay? Because the Scorpio is probably gorgeous, okay? So, anyways, we have creators. Some of y'all can make content, okay? Doesn't matter what platform, some of y'all can make content. Let's see. Also, if you do make content, it's like you're not giving it up despite what people may say about it. Okay, we have judgment. Excuse me, judgment. So people may judge you a little bit for what you like, the content you make, but is they know you're not giving it up. And yeah, it's confirmation. They know you're not giving it up. Strength, determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. Because something is helping you discover yourself too. Something's also helping you grow. It's like people expected you to get rid of, whatever type of content it is that you make. Keep going, Scorpio, okay? People will try to bring you down. And every time people, I want to say every time people bring you down or try to bring you down, you got a new beginning ahead of you. You got something new every time. That's what the Scorpio does. I don't know why people trust with the Scorpio. The Scorpio is literally transformation, death and rebirth. Okay? So even if you try to sabotage the Scorpio is going to remake something pretty quickly. The Scorpio's used to, the Scorpio's made for towers. Okay? I think the tower card literally is Scorpio energy. Okay? So if people keep trying to hurt you, Scorpio, for whatever reason, it's like it doesn't work. And people know that. They're like, damn, so and so really tried to, tarnish the Scorpio. So and so tried to do this to the Scorpio. Then the Scorpio popped up with a brand new car. Then the Scorpio popped up with a brand new house, okay? A brand new da 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 da. The Scorpio, we tried to take the Scorpio's dignity. And guess what? Now more people love the Scorpio. That's what happens when you mess with the Scorpio, okay? So the Scorpio is always going to become something new and better each time, okay? Not everybody has that gift, all right? Let's see. Also, I'm hearing discernment. So some of y'all could be someone who is very discerning, okay? Like you question things as you should, okay? You don't just jump into things blindly or wildly, okay? Yeah, gambler reversed is right here too. Okay, so some of y'all, you could be, even if you want to have like spontaneous fun, it's like you still have to plan it out, okay? So people know not to like, come towards you with, oh, Scorpio, you want to go here right now? And you're like, I need to plan a little bit. Give me a couple hours, okay? So you could do things more quote unquote spontaneously, Scorpio, but people also know that you need like a few hours ahead of time. Okay, so it could be something about time. Like don't hit you up on some random shit, tell you at least a couple hours, maybe even 3-4 hours before the actual event or the hangout or whatever this is. Okay, so let's see. Sagittarius, we're on Sagittarius now. Let's see, what's the gossip on Sagittarius? Make sure to like the video, okay? If you're in here, Cash App Live will be right after this. Let me see what time I scheduled this for. Hold on. I think it said 9, but we might do 9:30, okay? Let's see. Okay, 9:15, okay. That's fine. All right, so Sagittarius. Whoa. Let's see. What is the gossip on you, Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What is the gossip on you? Make sure to like the video, okay? Timestamps will be posted after. Sagittarius, what is the gossip on you? I'm hearing No More Parties. That song, I think it's by Coyle Ray. Or I think that's her name. Don't invite me to no parties. Y'all know that song. Okay. But Sagittarius. Some people could be gossiping about how you had an affair with somebody, or you were involved in some sort of affair but not anymore. Like y'all could have had a mistress or a mister is what's the male version of mistress? Yeah, mistress. What's the male version of that? Okay. Some of y'all could have had a cheating situation, okay? Let's see. Some of y'all don't party anymore, okay? Because I was hearing that song, No More Parties. So some of y'all don't really go out like that anymore. So also some of y'all could have been like somebody's mistress or something like that, okay? But that I feel like it's in the past because this is reversed. So some of y'all could have, dated somebody or had a side piece or something like that. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Some of y'all people are gossiping about how you're not on, you don't do drugs no more, okay? So you could have had a very interesting past, Sagittarius, whether that's drinking, smoking, pills, whatever you want to call it, okay? Y'all could have been on that stuff, okay? Some of y'all, doesn't have to be extreme, but people are talking about how you're no longer like overly paranoid because you're not on drugs anymore, okay? Okay? And then we have fear of cheating, reverse. Some of y'all, if you were dating somebody or with somebody for some reason, they feel like you didn't care about someone cheating on you because you were already cheating on them. What's that about? Okay, some of y'all like to travel too, okay? Also, something about when you didn't have a car. Some of y'all, you could have got your car back or something like that, okay? I don't know what that's about. Some people also gossip about the fact that you are, oh, you could have had like 3 cars, Sagittarius, because there's 3 cars in this picture, but maybe they don't last, okay? Something about your cars. Maybe you've had to get multiple cars, okay? Something about that. People also gossip about the fact that either you work out or maybe you used to work out or something like that, okay? Or you could be working out again, trying to work on your physique. Let's see, what's the gossip on Sagittarius? Also, people gossip about the fact that you're not afraid to set the record straight. I'm hearing before people even can. It's like you'll speak up for yourself before people can even speculate. It's like you'll put it. I know y'all about to clock me on this. I know you were gonna say that. That's why I got this. It's like you got proof. You're like, yeah. Shut up. Yeah. Shut up. Okay. So y'all are quick with it. Okay. It's like you know what people are about to say, and so you just clear that shit up right away. Okay. Um. So some of y'all could have cancer in your chart. Don't have to. Because I think I talked about something similar with the cancers, like people trying to clock their tea, but it's like they got proof or they got their shit together, so you can't really say much. Okay, so let's see. Some of y'all, this could be a cancer trying to talk shit. Yeah, look, evidence, guilty as charged. It's like you'll put out the evidence there for them. Oh, you were trying to expose me? Look, I'll do it for you. It's like you got no shame, Sagittarius. Absolutely. Okay. Because whatever people try to say about you, whatever hearsay or gossip about you, it's like let me do it for you. Oh, you're gonna go expose me. You're gonna tell them. You're gonna tell them. Tell them what? Oh, let me tell them for you. There you go. Okay, it's like you don't really care because it's like, bitch, I'll say it myself. You clock your own T, Sagittarius. Okay, so other people trying to clock you is like irrelevant. Period. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, pregnancy test. Hell no. Okay, let's see. Some of y'all, people could be gossiping about what the hell, like you don't want a baby or you don't want more kids. Amen. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the truth. 100%. You ready to just say the truth, spill the truth, give the truth up on a silver platter to these folks. It doesn't matter what people say. People try you and then you try them. You don't even try them. You eat them up. Okay? It's like whatever people try to expose about you, it's like you already said that. You would have easily said that yourself. Okay? Um that's one thing about, that's one thing about walking in your truth fully, y'all, is that you don't have to worry about what the fuck somebody's going to say, if you're honest. Even if you're not the best person or you've made mistakes in life, if you're honest about it, that's better than, lying about it and then hiding certain things away for it to pop up later in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, Sagittarius, I feel like you're very smart when it comes to, certain things. And a reason why you don't really get bad karma for things is because you're honest. It's like you confess, okay? Some of y'all could be, religious even, okay? Um, you know how they say like people go to church and in the confessionals and stuff like that. Um, whatever you confess, even if you don't go to church, but if you were to go to church, the stuff you say is like you don't even have to go to the confessional because you already admitted certain things. You already did the work. It's like you clean up your own mess. I'm hearing just in time. It's like there's something about I don't know. Some of y'all could have Scorpio in your chart. You probably are a Scorpio um, in Vedic. But people are wondering, like, why doesn't the Sagittarius ever go through anything? You do go through stuff. It's just the fact that it's not as bad as it could be for others because you are an honest person. And people are like, well, it's like people are waiting for you to go through something. Okay, which is weird. Yeah, look, I just talked about religion. We have temple here, okay? Spiritual practice. Let's see. Like you also, Sagittarius, the gossip on you is that you know how to avoid manipulative people or you clock people who are trying to be manipulative towards you. Like I said, it's like you already know. You could peep shit from a mile away. Somebody's name could start with an A or an M, okay? Doesn't have to. Some of y'all could like to snow ski, okay? He is going down some hill, okay? Um, you keep your youth, Sagittarius. You're very young at heart, but you're very wise. You're young at heart, but you know a lot, okay? Or you look very young too. Let's see, anything else for Sagittarius? Some of y'all broke up with somebody who was like fake flexing, okay? Some of y'all dated somebody in the past who like acted like they had it all together. People could be talking about a person that you dealt with that was like faking a lifestyle or something, okay? Whoa. Maybe you called him out. Yeah, date literally just came out. So somebody could have had like a gambling issue. People talk about your ex, one of your exes, and how they just were poor. But they acted like they weren't. Countryside. Some of y'all could be from the south, okay? Some of y'all could live in a rural area. You got roof. Employee. If you got a job, you go above and beyond, Sagittarius, okay? People talk about this could be your coworkers too. Your coworkers or even whatever you do for money, people talk about how you really go above and beyond in your work. You are very particular. You're the person to go to be like a consultant. Okay, some of y'all could do that for a living. You could be like some sort of advisor, or you should be. Okay, um, whatever service you provide, you go above and beyond. Okay, you do more than is expected. Okay. Let's see. Anything else for Sagittarius? What's the gossip on Sagittarius? Oh, see, I told y'all, if you're a man, people talk about your abs, your body, okay? Even if you don't have abs, the men or women could like, you could have both sexes attracted to you, Sagittarius. For me to say that, don't be like, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I don't give a fuck if you're gay or not, okay? I said both sexes are attracted to you, okay? That's what I said. So, anyways, Anything else? Some people also could talk about how you're kind of sneaky. And we have too much work. It's reversed here though. So whatever people may say, like, oh, Sagittarius, you need to slow down. Especially if it's at work. People are like, damn, you're doing a lot. It's like, well, I feel like I'm not doing enough. So let me do another thing. Let me, go do this over here. Okay. Like I said, you go above and beyond and you feel like it's not really work. Okay. So you love what you do. Okay. Or you like ripping and running around. You're like, let me keep myself busy. Okay. Let's go to Capricorn. Cash Up Live will be right after this. Okay. If you guys want a personal reading, let's see. Capricorn. Timestamps also will be posted right after this. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. I need a new chair, y'all. Anybody want to buy me a new fucking chair? This shirt hurts my ass. Okay. I need to get one of those gaming chairs. I gotta fix this. My birthday's in about a month. All right, let's see. Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn, what's the gossip on you? Oh. Capricorn, people could be talking about how you're stressed, okay? Some of y'all could be were in a bad relationship that I'm hearing violent, okay? Like I'm talking broken windows, things like that, okay? Yeah, distress. Oh my God, look, the first three cards. Destroyed, be affected, unhealthy relationships through destruction, new beginnings emerge, distress, act with urgency, SOS, and stress. Okay, damn, Capricorn. You always going through it? Or you were going through it, okay? You could be somebody who's a very stressed person. Damn, yeah, and overcoming obstacles, okay? So you guys, the gossip could be about, stuff you've been through and how you overcame. You've overcome a lot of things, a lot of chaos, okay? Let's see. Some people also could feel like you work too much. You're too attached to your job or what you do for money, okay? They could feel like, damn, do you take a break? You're always here. Are y'all the type of employees to damn near sleep in the parking lot, or you might as well? You damn near sleep in the parking lot. I gotta be here in 3 more hours. I just got off at 11 or 3 a.m. You get off work 3 a.m. figuratively, and then you gotta clock in at 7 a.m. You always at work, Capricorn, okay? Or your next job, or you're always working, okay? That's probably why you're stressed, okay? You got all this work to do, damn. And look, rushing literally just flew in my arms. Some of y'all need a hug, okay? You look, career and my chaos card, okay? Confirmation and gossip. There we go, okay? So people could definitely be talking about how you are constantly on the go, working, rushing to the next job, rushing to, or in your job, okay? It's something about your career here. Some of y'all have a promotion or a raise in salary, okay? Or you're on your way to that because of how much you fucking work. Okay, let's see. Look, we got Capricorn, the goat, okay? Mountain. Y'all make it through. That's why Capricorns typically end up very successful, okay? Because y'all are very money focused. So you make it past a lot of what people might not make it, through. Picture you climbing a mountain, Capricorn. And, picture you starting with a group at the bottom of the mountain. And then, you and your friends or whoever's with you, they get like halfway up the mountain. But you're like, no, I still got this. I'm going. I'm going. And they're like, oh, I think I need to go back down. I can't breathe. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. I need to use the bathroom. And you're like, da 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 da. You just keep going, okay? I'm hearing to the moon, okay? Some of y'all could have Cancer in your chart, but yeah, it's like you don't stop. You don't stop. You don't play. I'm hearing that TikTok. uh, this is the fastest cashier I know. Okay, are y'all cashiers? Okay, I actually liked being a cashier. I don't know. I just like being a cashier at places. I like being in the front, the face and, you know, interacting and doing things quickly, getting shit done, you know, because even cashiers, they still do work in the back, you know, especially if there's like not that many employees, depending on what type of job it is. You know, sometimes you got to be at the front and then you got to go to the back, you know, to do whatever and then bring it back up to the front. You could be doing everybody's job, Capricorn, okay? You got it. But it does stress you out though. People talk about how you're stressed, but you handle things very well. You handle stress very well, or at least it appears like you do. Okay. Corporate. Some of y'all could work a corporate job. Okay. Y'all could be sharing drinks with a coworker or somebody that you work corporate with. And people, the gossip on you, Capricorn, also is that people know that you're not faking it. You're not faking your work ethic. You're not faking who you are. You're not faking, you know, the struggles that you go through. You're very real. You keep it real. Some days you have good days and some days you have bad days. But at the end of the day, I don't know why I'm hearing the day's gonna end. Okay. So y'all can feel like it's nothing. It's nothing. That's just what you do. You know, I feel like people are kind of mesmerized with how you just get it done. Okay. Get her done. All right, let's go to Aquarius though. 111. Some of y'all could be thinking about Christmas. I was hearing like dashing through the snow in a one horse open sleigh. O'er the hills we go, laughing all the way. Okay, some of y'all could be thinking about Christmas. Whoa, let's see. Aquarius, what's the gossip on you? 1 second. All right, Aquarius. What is the gossip on you, Aqua? Let's see. And we have Pisces left, and then after this, there will be a Cash App Live, okay? If you guys want personals. And I'll be live again tomorrow for them if you miss it tonight, okay? So, Aquarius, what is the gossip on you? Some of y'all could keep a lot of secrets, okay? Let's see. Especially if it has some of y'all could be dealing with a court case, okay? You don't have to be. Watch for your placements, of course. But there could be a court case or legal situations that you feel like you can't talk about, or people are talking about the fact that you can't talk about a court case or a certain situation dealing with the legal system, okay? It could have something to do with the lover, okay? Oh, Aquarius, are y'all secretly married, or are you secretly getting married, or you know about someone's secret wedding? What the fuck? Let's see. Some of y'all are like involved with somebody, but not everybody knows. Maybe people do know. Why did I just hear everybody knows that he fucks you? Okay. People know. There's certain people who do know about your romantic connection, Aqua, but it's like you also keep it a secret. Or people feel like you're dealing with somebody. Could be a Libra. We have Justice here. Yeah, it's like people are intuitively trying to figure out who you're dealing with, or if you're even dealing with somebody. So your romantic connection is kind of private. Yeah, communication. Because people feel like you're definitely talking to somebody, okay? You're talking to somebody that you have a lot of fun with, okay? Some of y'all could be going to a carnival or a festival soon, okay? People definitely look into who you're dating or dealing with. It's like they're always trying to figure out who is that. You know, the Aquarius mentioned somebody on their radar, but, you know, I don't know who it is, okay? So it's like people are always questioning or speculating who you're dating at the moment. Okay, let's see. Are they with this person? Is the Aquarius not with that person? Let's see. What's the gossip on Aqua? Yeah, we have divorce reverse. So did y'all plan to get married and then divorced? Some of y'all are married and you said you were getting a divorce, but you're not. So some people are gossiping about the fact that, did you really get a divorce? Are you still mess with your husband or wife? What the hell? Who am I picking up on? Because people are like, you're dating somebody, but then also they know that you were married or are supposed to be getting married. You got a whole bunch of shit going on, Aqua. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? Because I see you still dealing with somebody else. Like, there's a couple people here. And people are speculating. Did they really get a divorce? Did they really break up with that person? So you could deal with certain people on and off, okay? That could also be it. People talk about your dating life. Oh, she's back with the da da da. He's back with da da da. You know, I'm hearing that Drake song, You and the Six. I heard you back with you know who. I told her, girl, I'm always back with you know who. Okay? Some of y'all could be talking to your mom. Your mom could be, talking a lot about your dating life. Okay, your mom could be involved in your dating life for some reason. Yeah, child reverse. You're your mom's child. Okay, your mom could know a lot about who you date for some reason. Okay, so maybe your mom is the your mom may have a big mouth. Okay, yeah, so and so, the Aquarius is da 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 da. She's back with Johnny or he's back with Sarah. They're what the fuck. Okay, we have taboo, forbidden love. Some of y'all are dating somebody that, the reason you have to keep it a secret is because it's taboo for some reason. Or maybe your mother doesn't like them. Some of y'all are keeping somebody that you're dealing with right now a secret because you know that your mom wouldn't actually approve of this person. Okay, that could be the case for some of y'all. Or they feel like your mother wouldn't approve. Interesting. Yeah, not so some of y'all are acting single, but you are heavily connected to somebody. So you're single to the world, Aqua, but behind closed doors, it's like you go home to somebody, or you deal with somebody. That's like your man, your woman. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but let's see. Pisces, last sign. Make sure to like the video. Okay, double tap the screen. Let's see, Pisces. What is that song? Doo-da, doo-da. I haven't heard that in forever. Pisces, let's see. Somebody's name could start with a D, okay? I don't know, I'm also hearing dodo bird. Some of y'all, is that the state bird for, is that a state bird? The dodo bird? Isn't that like extinct? Hold on. I have to look it up. I don't know why birds are significant in your reading, Pisces, but what's the dodo bird? Hold on. It is extinct. Some of y'all could be obsessed with like ancient things that are no longer here, or someone that's no longer here. Y'all could be obsessed with birds. People talk about how you like bird watching. Interesting. Is that a state bird though? Let me see. Mm, I don't think so. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm looking it up right now. I don't see any. A national? Oh, it's from an Indian Ocean. Some of y'all could be Indian. Maurit, Mauritius, an island country in the Indian Ocean. Some of y'all really like the water or the ocean, Pisces. Y'all like to be by the water. Okay. Anyways, let's see. What's the gossip on Pisces? What's the gossip on Pisces? Let's see. Well, so you do think about like a third party that you used to have or somebody that you used to deal with. But I feel like they're no longer here, they're no longer around. Yeah, it's like you still watch a third party or what used to be a third party. Like even if you're dealing with somebody now, Pisces, it's like you still check in on somebody from your past. Some people could be gossiping about the fact that they feel like you're not growing because you're still hung up on somebody from your past. I just heard that's not true. We have no facts. Reverse. What's the gossip on Pisces? Spread your wings. We just talked about birds too. Wings, okay? Are y'all thinking about a passed on one? Repairman, you wish you could fix things. People talk about how you always wish you could fix certain things with somebody from your past. Or that things were different. You get anxiety. Some of y'all could have anxiety. You get overwhelmed thinking about something from your past. I don't know why that's very significant. Yeah, not in this lifetime. It's like you wish it was in this lifetime, Pisces. Or you wish somebody was still here with you in this lifetime. Burning evidence. Interesting. It could be a friend. Some of you guys also, the gossip on you is that people are, some people think you have a lot of friends, even if you don't. And mother. Some of y'all have a baby mom who passed on. Is that who you're thinking about? Somebody you have a child with? Whoa. And look, third party, legal matters, leap of faith. It's like some of you guys wish you had taken a leap of faith towards somebody who's either no longer here or no longer in your life. And I feel like it's a mother figure, like a baby mother, somebody you possibly have kids with. But other people around you feel like you shouldn't deal with this person. You shouldn't deal with, or you should just give it up. Like, what the fuck? Patience. Some people feel like you're wasting your time waiting on a certain situation or person to happen. I'm hearing, what's that Mean Girls quote? Stop trying to make fetch happen. So some of y'all could be hoping that something is going to work out, and other people feel like you need to move on. Okay? Do what your heart pleases, Pisces. Okay? If you feel like, something's worth the time, it might be. I feel like certain people need to know boundaries when it comes to your life. Some of y'all also, the gossip on you is that a lot of people do criticize you. It's like people don't respect boundaries when it comes to you for some reason. So a lot of people could see you get like hurt. And it kind of makes you cower down or something like that. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but a lot of people could always be like, Pisces this, Pisces that, the Pisces, always criticizing you, overstepping your boundaries or disrespecting your boundaries. So you kind of just learn to be like a hermit at some point, or you stop fighting back. And part of you wishes that you could have taken a leap of faith towards something or someone that now you can't. I'm hearing like people kind of made you this way, Pisces. Made you very indecisive. make you question everything. Okay, Pisces, why does it sound like kind of deep? What are y'all thinking about? What else is the gossip on Pisces? It's like you wish something wasn't gone. You wish you could revive something. Trash reverse. Throwing away reverse. Tossing out reverse. Getting rid of reverse. So I want to say some of y'all could wish that you took something more seriously at the time that you had it, or when it was like closer in proximity. Okay. Anything else? What's the gossip on Pisces? Because now you feel like it's not possible to get back, like, or something is tainted. It could be a Scorpio. We have November here, Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Okay, anything else? What's the gossip on Pisces? Whoa. Some of y'all could be reminiscing about like a summer with this person. So people know that you're still like stuck on somebody, Pisces. I feel like you also you kind of don't want to change that. It's like you're kind of, like I said, if you feel like it's worth the wait, then so be it. That's your choice. Okay? I hope that makes sense. But I'm gonna do a cash up live, okay? We have travel here as well, Pisces. So some of y'all, you could have moved or traveled. Maybe y'all do have a new lover, but you're still stuck on this past person. I'm hearing that you wish you did right by. Okay, so that's what I got. Cash up live will be in about 10-15 minutes. It's already posted, so click notify me if you would like a personal while I am live. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the timestamps for this in a few seconds. Okay, thank you. Have a good one. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you guys want me to do your zodiac sign for an individual reading, all you have to do is comment down below. Say I'm a Virgo, I'm a Aries moon, something like that. Okay, if you want me to do an individual sign reading, I can. All right, you guys have a good one. See you in a few minutes.